Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about urban centers in Jamaica. And the government plans to build 5 urban centers in Jamaica. Now the first one, which is almost finished, should finish sometime this year, is the Morant Bay Urban Center. Now this urban center is what you call a game changer. For many years, the Goodyear factory in St. Thomas in Morant Bay was idle. So many different administrations tried to do something with this facility, but nothing got going. But the government of the day solved the problem. They built a highway from Kingston to St. Thomas, the Southern Coastal Highway. It's going to be renamed the Paul Bogle Highway when it's finished. If it's ever finished, because we'll talk about that in another video. And then they said, okay, we have this super highway to get to St. Thomas. So let's take that old factory and turn it into an urban center. And the response from the private sector was overwhelming. People who were never interested in St. Thomas before rushed to get stores. KFC is opening their first location in St. Thomas. Hilo is opening their first location in St. Thomas. And the government realizing that the infrastructure in these old towns is just not going to work in a modern Jamaica. They're building a new tax office. They're building a new parish court. They're building a new passport office. The majority of the government agencies are going to the urban center. You have a university, you have a bank, Heart. The urban center is fully booked out. As a matter of fact, they had to expand it from its original plans because the demand was so great. So the government seeing this, they said, okay, let's build 5 of them. The Morant Bay Urban Center put the urban center model on the map. It works. There's no denying it. I mean, you have a facility in the urban center with cable, with fiber optics, with electricity, with water. These are things that these old towns just didn't have. The second urban center they're building is in Bernard Lodge in St. Catherine. Now, Bernard Lodge in St. Catherine, which is to have about 10,000 to 15,000 housing solutions and an urban center, will set that area well on its way to become Jamaica's 15th parish. So they're going to build an urban center in Bernard Lodge. Now, Bernard Lodge is what you call a new city that the government is building in Portmore. And Portmore is going to become a parish. And I think, this is my opinion, that Bernard Lodge is going to be the capital of Portmore because it's getting an urban center and they're building a modern city over there. But we'll talk about that more in another video. Now, the third urban center that they're going to build is in Portland. Now, Bound Brook area in Portland. That's where they're going to build the third urban center. Now, the Southern Coastal Highway goes from Kingston to Portland, so it passes through Morant Bay, and they're building a Morant Bay Urban Center right next to the road, and the one in Portland is also going to be beside the road. So it should do as well as the one in Morant Bay. Now, the fourth urban center that they're going to build is in the Prime Minister Instead, similar development plans are being crafted for Lucy and Negril. Now, Lucy is in Hanover and it's the capital, and Negril is in both Hanover and Westmoreland. So, a lot of development is taking place in Negril. As a matter of fact, Negril has grown so much that it's now going to be a parish. Government has indicated that they want Negril to become its own parish. And Lucy is a very old town. They plan to rebuild that town basically, and an urban center would be one of the first steps in doing so. And there's a highway that's going to be going from Montego Bay to Negril, and it will have an exit, or it will have to run through Lucy or next to Lucy, because Lucy is the main town there. So those are the 5 urban centers that the government plans to build. One in Morant Bay, in St. Thomas, one in Bernard Lodge in Portmore, or I should say St. Catherine, it's not a parish yet. One in Portland, one in Negril, and one in Hanover. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Leave your comments in the section below. Let us know what you think about these, and where else you think the government needs to build these urban centers. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.